We're in Strasbourg. We parked directly underneath, walked 2 floors up, and this is what we see. Since we started being frugal, we had this realization that experiences and memories are really the most wonderful things that we can all have or give to one another. The most important thing we can give our son Adrian is our time and attention. And second to that is this thought we have about taking him different places so that he can see other cultures, experience historical places, and get him to start thinking outside of the box. Here in Strasbourg, France, we were able to show him many wonderful things. Gutenburg Platz, Platz, the Notre Dame Cathedral of Strasbourg, and that's just to name a few. Strasbourg is a wonderful place to visit. In 24 hours, we were able to see quite a bit, but we recommend staying for at least 2 or 3 days because there's a lot more to see and do than we were able to cover within our stay. While Strasbourg is a good destination for any time of the year, with temperatures in the summer well above average, I would suggest visiting in spring, fall, or winter. Winter, you will find one of the world's most renowned Christmas markets, which runs from mid-November until the end of December. The Notre Dame Strasbourg Cathedral is a historical testament to human faith, and it stands at 466 feet tall. It's built on the site of several successive religious buildings that dated all the way back to the Argentoratum period of 12 BC, making this city over 2,000 years old. The building that stands today was started in 1176 and completed in 1439. And from the years of 1647 to 1874, it was considered the world's tallest building and became the premier landmark of the Alsace area. It is so large that somebody could go up to the observation level and see landscapes over 20 miles away. We are on a train. We're getting ready to go around the town.
All over the town.
Yeah, we just got done checking out the Cathedral of Notre Dame. Notre Dame, excuse me. It was fantastic. You can't believe it. Something that somebody would have to actually see to believe. Crazy, crazy, crazy amount of work went into this place. It's just breathtaking, really. I don't know what else to say about it. But we're going to take you on a train ride. It'll be cool. We had such a good time on the Strasbourg train tour. It took us all over town and lasted for over half an hour. At one point, we saw some kids from the area that were getting out of an elementary school. One of them in particular was really happy to see Adrian. He waved, Adrian waved back, and the next thing we knew, the boy was running alongside of us so he could get ahead of the train and put his hand up. At that point, they were giving each other high fives and just laughing like maniacs. The boy's mother was growing pretty impatient, and she kept calling him to come back, and he just kept running ahead and stopping so that they could give high fives again. And as her voice kept getting a little bit louder, I told Adrian, I think you should just say goodbye so that your little friend doesn't get into trouble. And at that point, he was like, okay. He kind of, sadly agreed. And for a little while after that, he kept looking behind the train to see if he could see the boy. Along with all the beauty and wonder of Strasbourg, Adrian also got to see the things that are not so nice, because it was all right there in front of his eyes. On our travels, we sometimes have to explain a lot about the human struggle, along with the hows and whys of it all. But it's worth it if he takes it all in and uses what he's seen and learned from us to benefit him later in his life. At least, that is our hope. And meanwhile, we're going to take our son to see and experience as much as we can. That's pretty amazing.